Welcome to my YouTube video series about the fascinating development of the teenage brain. I'm Dr. Fred Romanuk. As a clinical psychologist, I am vitally interested in the digital teenage brain. But how does a normal brain become a digital brain? How are digital brains different from analog brains? And why are digital brains important? In this video, I will present the development of the digital teenage brain. Let's start with the analog brain. After all, they have been around for thousands of years, while the digital brain is barely a teenager. Simply put, the analog brain developed from analog information. There was no digital information readily available before the year 2000. All pre-2000 brains were analog brains. Analog information comes to the brain from the environment, eyes, ears, and senses. From education, parents, and teachers. From reading, books, pictures, and writings. From entertainment, radio, TV, and movies. Analog information created an amazingly efficient thinking machine, the human brain, capable of solving science, societal, and life problems. The analog brain was a superb, logical, rational thinking machine. In 2007, Steve Jobs gave us the iPhone, and the world changed forever. The analog brain fell in love with the smartphone, and that love produced the digital brain, complete with a new processing center, a digital processing center. And that made all the difference. The post-2000 brain, the digital brain, is different. It thinks differently. It makes decisions differently. It processes information differently. And it solves problems differently. It craves interaction. The click, tap, touch to produce new information and get a response. The digital brain gets bored quickly. It wants new information constantly. It wants emotional input. The internal structure of the teenage brain changed. Millions of new neurons suddenly appear in adolescent brains. To allow the brain to become an adult, the millions of new neurons must connect to other neurons to survive. If they don't, they will be discarded. Every neuron can make over 1,000 connections. Repeated connections become permanent. Millions and millions of connections. The millions of connections create a new digital processing center to become a digital brain. The change is permanent. The brain is now a digital brain forever. The analog brain is frustrated with the digital brain. There's a lack of focus, hypertexting. It reads only short forms. It prefers pictures over words. It uses values over logic. It is always multitasking. It has a Google solution mindset. It wants all information digitally. We can teach the digital brain to think by using think tools. Think tools that activate the digital brain to think and think and think and think. Even when the brain is busy on another task, even while it is sleeping. I have created 20 digital think tools for the digital brain. To activate the digital brain to deal with important life issues. To create an energy gap to fuel the digital brain to think until the gap is closed. If you enjoyed this presentation, check out my book, #YourLife, Think Tools for the Digital Brain, available on Amazon. And purchase a subscription to my digital think tools at thinktoolbox.com, or better yet, purchase a subscription code for a teenager.